Good morning. It is Wednesday, July 17th of 2024. I am here at Durango Riverside Resort. We rode the Durango Silverton train yesterday, which means that it is time for us to depart Durango today and head towards Kansas. We are starting our way home. Kind of bittersweet, but more journeys to come. We're heading towards home now. Got some exciting things along the way. Not really too much planned for today. We're kind of going to see where things end up. Like I said, the main goal is just to get to Kansas, and then we'll hit whatever we hit on the way. So we'll take off relatively early. It's 7:58 right now, so it hasn't even breached 8 o'clock yet. Probably try to be out of here by 9:30, something like that. I'll update you on how the adventures go. Today's grub, we have some cereal, a little protein shake, applesauce, apple chips, and a Pop-Tart. Doesn't get better than that, I'll tell you that. No kidding, it does. Home cooked meal would hit right now, but we're not home now, are we? We're saying goodbye here to our cabin at Durango Riverside Resort. Nice little shack, like I was saying. A couple little beds. King size bed there. Turn off the light. Go ahead and close that door on up. Lock her up and we'll be good to go. All locked up, we're saying goodbye here to our quaint little cabin. I'll go ahead, start up the Lexus, check out, and hit the road. We're starting off our day with 331 miles. This is going to be our longest day so far on the road. Pulled over off of Route 550 here because the Pinkerton Hot Springs are right here. It was maybe a mile from where we were camping, if even that, so we decided why not swing by and check it out. You can see that smoke up there too. The train's riding by, the one that we took yesterday. Goes up behind those mountains. I don't know if you can see it because I really can't, but you can definitely hear it. This looks fake though. Like it definitely looks like something was sculpted here. I assume if it's the hot springs, the water's hot. It's warm. That's pretty cool. Look at all that, it just flows all down here like that. When I say this is right off the side of the road, I mean like I'm standing on the edge of it right here. There's the road right there. It says right here, hot springs throughout the San Juan Mountains like Pinkerton Hot Springs are fed by groundwater that percolates downwards through the earth. As it descends, the water comes into contact with magma, hot mineralized rocks deep within the earth. The heated water then rises and returns to the surface in the form of hot springs. Cool. Making the final way through Durango on our way out. Driving down Route 550 right now. Should be a few more miles of this, a few more miles of little city scenery, and then it'll be all new territory for us where we haven't driven yet. We've just hit another milestone. We've broken 3,000 miles into the trip so far. We've got about 168 miles to go until we're at the dunes. We got a little over 500 miles in total today, so long day for sure, but we've got it.
Rock up there, it's like a pillar.
I know. Making our way out of Pagosa Springs now. Cute little town. I saw something interesting for the little crosswalks that they have going through the streets. They have pedestrian flags they actually take across and drop off at the other side. Never seen that before.
Here's Josh's next to it.
No, mine.
Any?
When it went to Green Ridge, I was going up where the cut through the mountain is, and I had the pedal on the floor at 3,500 RPM, going 35 miles an hour, and it dropped to 25 on 70, and I almost got cleared by a tractor trailer.
60 emoji.
Speed camera.
Man, who's speeding out here?
Big fans.
Oh yeah.
We don't have that in the Baltimore tunnels.
Interesting lighting too, like it's hung down. It's not on the walls. I wouldn't expect that.
Tractor trailers must barely clear that.
Yeah. Just drove out of Monte Vista, Colorado. We're about 47 minutes away, so not too far. Making our way down. Next turn up here is on the County Road 5N. Well, here we are, Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve. Got about 3 miles to the visitor center. I see some sand out there. Almost there. Well, here we are at the visitor center of Great Sand Dunes. We're gonna go inside. The Scurf P.
Look at this one. Last one.
Brought the GoPro out instead of the DJI camera just for the sake of hopefully not getting sand on the camera, but in case I do. But here we are at the dunes. Feet in the sand. Yeah, that water's like a perfect warm.
Yeah.
Woo!
Not cold, not warm, just perfect.
We're jumping around in this sand because it's so much hotter than I thought it would be. I'm used to the sand at the beach a little bit where there's some water that you're running to. This is just more sand. And then it goes 700 feet up. I don't know how well the camera captures it, but it just like slows on right here. Woo! Whoa! You start to slide. Easier down the hump. The craziest part to me is that we're just here, but if you move over here, you'll see the mountainscape in the background. This just feels very out of place. Yeah. The second thing of the trip today that just felt like it was man-made, honestly.
This took a lot of dump truckloads to stand, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so they said that it took 150 million tons of dump truck loads to put them here.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And that actually happened. And that this wasn't made by the earth.
Yeah, exactly.
This sand is hurting bad.
Yeah, it's blowing against my legs pretty bad. Now, in all seriousness, if you can even hear me behind the wind, this all came from, what was it? This all came from creeks and mountains and washing down, and all the winds that go around started to blow sand up into piles over thousands of years, and then you're left with this today. It is so windy out, so I don't even know if you can hear me right now. I don't know what I expected, but for being a sand formation that was made by wind, I expected less wind.
What are you talking about? I thought it was made by trucks.
That's true, truckloads.
Yeah.
But no, it's I saw some people walking down in long pants and long sleeves, and I understand why, because it doesn't hit you much more than in the legs, but it hurts really badly.
And honestly, the wind makes it chilly enough that I could be in a long sleeve and pants right now and I would not be hot.
If you go down here, your head's actually lower. So like right now, plastered in the face. So never try and go down on purpose.
Overall review, it's very cool to see, but it's a very uncomfortable place. It's getting sandblasted and it's windy and there's sand everywhere.
It's cool, but I recommend if you do it, you have glasses to protect your eyes, long sleeves and long pants. You won't regret it. It's like 85 degrees out right now, and I'd rather be wearing that.
Try and get one of the ski masks too. It's honestly not going to hurt.
Yep, I
I just got whipped in the face. Yep, there we go.
Yep, that's why.
We hiked up to that little crest right there and then decided to call it quits. This wind is actually brutal and we're all not dressed for this. I would highly recommend if you're going to be doing this to wear long sleeves and long pants. Beautiful views, but yeah. This is what SpongeBob and Squidward felt like in the Krusty Krab Pizza episode of SpongeBob.
Krusty Krab, yeah, 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 pizza is the pizza, yeah, you win.
Well, we were wrapped up at the sand dunes, and yeah, while it's a cool place to visit, if you don't have long sleeves and long pants, it's probably not going to be too enjoyable for you. The fun little like wet area up front where it's all flat isn't bad, but it gets stupid windy once you get to the hills, so wear long pants and long shirt. Take my advice. Just an endless road ahead, 65 miles per hour, a couple houses here and there, little ranches, not too much to see or do at all. They're certainly getting some rain out there to the west. We're heading north right now and then shooting over east. Knock on wood, I'm hoping it'll clear us and that we won't get too much of that rain, but we got a little bit earlier. Not too bad right now, sunny, but just a long, long straightaway. Here at the Sinclair gas station, just filled up, and we're averaging now 17.15 miles per gallon, which doesn't really make any sense, because that's better than I normally get, and I usually don't have that much crap strapped to the roof, but I don't know, we pumped in at the last station, I think it was a Marathon gas station, I guess it's some good stuff. I don't know. Back on the road. Alrighty, so there's the Rio Grande train up there, because we have arrived in Canyon City, Colorado, where we're at the Royal Gorge Bridge. This is my second time here, but I'll go ahead and show you what all there is to see around here. It's very scenic, very cool area. Well, we are through. It's the end of the day, so we got end of day pricing, but we don't have a ton of time to explore, which is alright. I'm just glad we got to see it, so here we go towards the bridge. So this right here is the Grand Canyon. It's not, but it is pretty cool. Home sweet home.
Maryland. Black-eyed Susan.
It's a good sized fall right there. You can kind of see my car from here. It's way up there. Way up there. You hear the water rushing down there? Royal Gorge Bridge and Park, established in 1929. Look at those anchors. What do you think they use, like 3/16 Tapcons? Maybe some little like wall plugs, plastic wall anchors. Guitar strings?
Yeah, 12 gauge.
And they're screaming! Making our way up to the mighty overlook. This goes over top the Arkansas River. Apparently people from Arkansas get offended if you say that, so if you do, I'm sorry. There are actually like climbing classes that you can take here. So. We're on our way over to the gondola. You saw the zip line going across, but I haven't showed the gondola yet. I took that last time I was here. It was a super fantastic view, so hopefully we'll be able to get on there again because it's included with our tickets. We'll see. There she is, the gondola, gondoler. I'm just here with the gondola. He's trying to go see if he can ride the zip line. I think we're in the same boat of no thanks. I've seen that zip line get stuck. I don't have much of a fear of heights, but if I'm suspended above,
I'm cool with the gondola and also not spending another $50.
That's also true. I'm not trying to get stuck up there or spend more money because
Holy crap!
I'm cheap. What do we got?
The Blue Ridge condenser.
Yo. If you look through our window and then the two windows beyond, Tyler's in line somewhere up there. Like I said, I'm not trying to spend extra money. So, we're here on the gondola, including our ticket prices. I rode this last time, as I had mentioned, and it was a lot of fun. You get to see the gorge from up above and get to see right down below it, so it's pretty transparent in here, as you can see. I got Colby here with me. And then Tyler, somewhere up there.
Something green.
The trees. They're flying. That was like
Fun.
imagine we can do it again because it's not close. Like I listened to before you go on.
Alright. The alarm was long though. It was longer. Why is everything so long? Like when we were here earlier, no, why is it so long?
Let's go. What is that one?
Easy. We're not over this.
We've made it to the other side, and you can see the zip lines way out in the distance. Tyler is somewhere out there, so I'll try to record it as he comes in. He should be coming over shortly.
Hopefully he doesn't die.
Let's hope not. So there's where Tyler's about to ride. The zip line's down there, or up there, I should say, because it's 970 some odd feet above the ground. I'll have to ask him, but apparently it's America's highest zip line. I mean, half the reason is I don't want to spend the money. The other half is because I've seen someone get stuck, and the other half is because I don't have the guts to do it. That adds up to 3 halves, which is not good math.
No.
It probably reflects my college calculus grades, but we'll just ignore that I've said any of this.
Sorry.
So I was wrong. The bridge is 955 feet tall. I think that's kind of what I was thinking of when I said 970 some odd. The zip line is 1,200 feet tall, and Colby said it's the highest in any of the Americas.
That includes North and South.
Yeah,
The
so
highest one in the world is somewhere in France, actually, but it actually isn't much taller than this. So pretty
interesting.
extreme.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because once again, if I show that gorge below,
Did you show the springs that cushions them when they come back here?
yeah, let me turn the camera real quick. When you actually come in for impact, you hit this giant spring coil, which shoots all the way down there. That's nuts. Alright, Tyler's up next. Next thing we're gonna see is him shooting across. They're on their way. I see him way out in the distance. I doubt you can even see it from here right now. I can hear the line.
The question is he on the left or the right? He's on the
I don't know. I was gonna say right looks more like him. I see white socks.
Yeah. Power gets stuck.
I hope not. Yeah, you can see him on the camera now.
He's moving. He's moving.
It's like an airplane coming down. There he is.
It was awesome. That was crazy.
We're about to head out from the bridge. One last view over the gorge. Gorgeous. The sun setting over the mountains looks pretty beautiful too. Not a single bad sight around these parts of town. Look at that. Whole gear mechanism up there. And the fact that that clock right there, or dial or whatever you want to call it, says 2024 at the earliest means that that wasn't even there last time I was here. Pretty cool. Well, they're closed, which means that I can't get my souvenir sticker, which sucks, but that's alright. I'll remember that I went here. We have video evidence and pictures and all kinds of stuff. Rolling reverse, baby. We are heading out now. I'd say that was a worthwhile pit stop. It took us a little bit out of the way, but we didn't have much other to do than driving. How'd you guys take that? Worth it? Worth it.
Cool recommendation.
Definitely worth it.
Recommend it more than the sand dunes.
Yeah. There's no sand pelting it here, so that's the difference. We're heading out to go. I noticed that it was only 10 minutes out of our way, so we're heading out to go to In-N-Out Hamburger so that we can go and hamburger. But
Hamburger.
none of us have ever been there before, as far as I'm correct. Is that correct, fellas?
That's correct. No, I haven't either, but I've had like their style before. Like I've heard Shake Shack's kind of similar, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I've heard good things about them, and I know a lot of people from the East Coast that go there and like, you gotta go there if you ever get the chance. So we've got the chance. It's 10 minutes out of the way. Why not? Driving on down through downtown Canyon City on the way to In-N-Out. I think this is the bigger city part of it because I remember there being a little small town area. I don't think we'll be checking much out here just for the sake of the fact that with the time zone change and all that we have coming up, we won't be getting to our hotel until, well, 1 a.m. But for now, here's what we're looking at. We are here. Let's see what the hype is all about. I got a double cheeseburger, fry, large chocolate shake. Look at that, $5.55 for a burger in this economy.
Mine was 16, but I got animal fries, a vanilla shake as well, and then, yeah, I mean, 16 bucks. I mean, if you went to Five Guys, that'd be at least probably $35, $40.
Dude,
I'm not lying.
what'd you get?
I got double and a vanilla shake and a water.
Solid choices all around, fellas.
Very basic menu too. Like it's not very
That's what I'm
elaborate. It's basic. It's simple and it's good.
Yeah, I'll put in the picture of the menu right now. My number here for my order is also 4, and 4 is my lucky number, so my expectations are high. I'm looking forward to it. Like Colby was saying, not too much on the menu, but it all looks to be good stuff. I mean, it's burgers, french fries, shakes. That's about it. And sodas. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. How are the fries?
Wonderful.
Gas 5, please.
Looks
Gas
good.
5, please.
Crispy.
Fries are good.
Hamburger.
It's good stuff. Demolished.
Listen, if they open these on the East Coast, can you imagine how much of a killing they would make? $16.46. I got one cheeseburger yesterday that was $16, and I got animal fries, a double cheeseburger, a large drink, and a milkshake for 46 cents more. And it was better in my opinion. That's how you keep people coming in. It was amazing. Very good.
Dinner was delicious. No complaints whatsoever. It's, let's see, 9:36 right now. We've still got about 3 hours and 20 minutes to drive and 1 time zone to change. So we've got a long night ahead of us. I'm going to put down the camera so we can get driving and not waste any more time. You might be able to see it, you might not on camera. It looks like it's picking it up, but there's plenty of red flashing lights for all the wind turbines on the way and a lot of lightning in the sky. So it's giving us a scenic drive. Getting kind of late now. It's 10:39. Still cruising on along. Final stop has been made at the TA rest stop right before 70 off of 24. Here we go towards Kansas. It is 11:36 p.m. We have 100 miles to go. So we just drove through Burlington, Colorado, and if I'm correct, that's the last major city that we hit, or last major town at least, before hitting Kansas, at least along I-70. So hopefully the next video that I show will either be us crossing into Kansas or it'll be us in Kansas after I miss the sign. One or the other, we'll see. Leaving Colorado. I don't see it. There's got to be a sign up there somewhere, but we are in Kansas. I think that's it. That is it. Welcome to Kansas. At some point in the last 10 minutes or so, we changed time zones because my phone is now reading 1:52 instead of 12:52. Definitely feels like it's 1:52, so it won't be too hard to adjust the time zone. But we're about 8.7 miles away. Next update will probably be getting gas, and then from there to the motel. We've made it here to Super 8. There's two buildings here, which I don't think I've ever seen before. It's interesting, but go ahead and see what our room looks like. Make our way to the main lobby here. Room reveal. Okay, I guess that switch doesn't do anything. How about this one? Looks alright, not too bad. This is a cheaper end place, so.
Clean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not disappointed. We needed somewhere to sleep. This is somewhere to sleep, alright. The bathroom. Beds. Sink. She gets the job done.